Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. We're continuing to play some 3-star champions today. I know we do a lot of content for the new Constellation champs, but also trying to give love to some 3 stars and trying out some different builds that we haven't really done before. So here for Jax, we're trying out one that's both focused on him, but also focused on your units as well. Often you kind of go fully towards one or the other, where you're trying to just really buff up everyone, your entire deck, or you're just trying to have all your relics focused on him. This one, little mix of both. So we have Black Shield, just protecting all of our units, giving them that spell shield. Beast Within, giving all of our units that overwhelm. But then everyone with a subtype 1/1, most of Jack's units have the Weapon Master subtype, so giving those units an extra 1/1 is actually a pretty big deal because a lot of them start off pretty small. And then Living Weapon just to buff up our Jack, so play, attack, and round start Forge Me. This will be nice because we can get him on the board turn 1, meaning we can get this scaling going pretty fast. And then Jax already has even more scaling from the star powers, so this should just be a great way to have all of our units feel a lot better, and then just have that extra protection, overwhelm, stats. Should be pretty solid. Let's go over the constellation though, just in case you're not familiar. So allies have attack, grant me 1/1. If I'm equipped, also grab my equipment 2 power. So just a nice way of trying to make sure we're getting attacks in, because that's how we scale up our units. And then if our units have equipment, they get further scaling as well. And when an equipped ally dies, draw 1. Just kind of further incentivizing to make sure our units are equipped. Although a little sad that this only activates when we have a unit die, and they have to be equipped if they die as well. So a little limited. When they upgrade Jack's Constellation, wouldn't mind if they kind of broaden this a little bit. But let's go ahead and grab Jax here. Now I think we'll take him into the Lissandra adventure. She's really good at shutting down unit focused decks, which is exactly what Jax is. Now we're trying to help that a little bit with the spell shield, so let's go ahead and see how we do. Support champ, let's see what we can get. Nico, Draven, Victor. Captures, not bad, although it can sometimes backfire up against Lissandra. Draven, Quick Attack, Rally Banner, Legion Saboteur. I like that these are a lot of smaller units, but I mean, getting subtypes could be decent for us. So Cat, not bad. Nico could be okay. You know, play this for a capture, gets that extra 1/1. We'll probably just cut the Glacial Sorin. Victor, Scout, not bad, but I think we'll actually try Nico. Let's go for power here, see what we can get. Mana Flow, Easy Prey, Summon 2 Husks, spells in hand. Mana Flow is a pretty general power, but it's always solid, so sure, let's go ahead and just grab that. Let's go for Gold Chest. Let's try to go for Shop. Give an ally 5 power this round with Tear the Goddess. That's not too bad. That can really help surprise the AI. A free attack is pretty good, although the issue is they're not going to be equipped by the time they're able to do this free attack. Shares these, give an ally with equipment or attachments keywords. That's actually always good for equipment decks. Let's see here. I think we'll get some of these. So let's buy a couple of these. No subtype, but still could be pretty good. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of these. I think they'll be quite solid. And none of these look that great. Let's try a reroll, see if we can get something a little bit better. Rally Banner's not bad. I think we'll go for the Black Cleaver, though. That could be pretty big. We want to do another reroll here. Sure, we'll do 1 just to see what we can get. We do like the Upcycled Rake. We can potentially be generating this. I think we're fine, though. I think we'll try to just generate this with our Weapon Masters. Let's maybe save the gold for our next shop. So we have 2 champion items. We're not going to try to go to the cheese mechanic of going up here. So I think we kind of get countered by She Who Wanders, but we can go ahead and try. So let's go for the Yeti Yearling with I Am Inevitable. This will be pretty rough. This looks okay. Although, yeah, I think we will actually reroll these. We'd like to get some of our Weapon Masters going right away. Right, we have a Jack skin. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and drop him here. The earlier we get him on the board, the earlier we start our scaling. Goodness, throats dying there a little bit. Sure, let's go for our other Weapon Master. Sandworn Amulet, or yeah, Sandworn Amulet. Goodness, talking's hard. I think we'll save Nico when we need a bigger like capture. Let's go ahead and attack like this, and we could actually use the Thorned Blade to try to get Jax to level. At least just do some more damage. Sure. Literally 1 away from leveling. Man, they actually have some pretty bad luck. They haven't played any yetis yet. That is a little rough for them. Again, we'll pass. And sure, we can have Nico. I think I'm fine with playing her as is, although that cat does look pretty good. All right, we can go ahead and end. I don't really want to give them the chance to play anything. I think we'll... I mean, we already have enough to end. Let's go ahead and attack like this.
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
Yep. GG. That went pretty well, but to be honest, that was just the enemy low rolling like crazy. That wasn't really the build at all. This isn't too bad. Summon an exact copy of me, elite bird, shadow totem. So dropping this unit is going to give us like, I think four birds, which isn't bad. That's a lot of units that can then attack. With the challenger, they can drag others aside. Redoubled valor is okay, but I don't really want to put all our focus on a single unit because that just makes it way easier for Lissandra to frostbite or entomb them. I think we can go with the Silverwing Vanguard. That can be okay. All right, champion item. Double attack Jax will be very nice. Yeah, let's grab that. Both of these are annoying. Scavenger. We'll try to go for the Trapper. I kind of hate it, but yeah, try to go here. Let's get rid of the Merciless Hunter. I think we'll hold on to one of the Thorn Blades. It's just such a good combat trick. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of both of them. Now again, against the Trapper, you normally just want to pass first, because if you would play something, they would just immediately capture you. And then, yeah, we can drop our Jax. Kind of wish we had a little bit, just like one more mana to play this immediately. But let's go ahead and attack. He's going to get captured next round, but at least he got a solid amount of damage down.
Stand with me by the light, as my ancestors did.
We could just drop another one right away, which honestly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Sure.
Sword, staff, fish, nothing speaking to me.
Ah, so they didn't let us, make sense, block the other guy. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, we could go for a counter-strike. Ah, sure. The bigger he is, the more damage he can do next round. So we are going to try to just immediately attack before they can play anything. Since we have double attack and overwhelm, we're just doing a massive amount of damage. Also, any stat increases, since he has double attack, are going to get amplified massively. So we're going to attack like this and try to just end.
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
Alright, GG. Let's see. It's a lot of barrier. Not bad. I think we will stick with the Silverwing Vanguard. It's just going to flood our board with units, giving us a lot of blockers or attackers. Ooh, that is interesting. I think we're actually going to go here for the Prodigy. By giving this Fury and making it have a subtype of being a dragon, it gets an additional 1/1 from the Beast Within. So that actually would be a pretty solid unit. So sure. Let's go here for Snowy Razorclaw. Let's get rid of the Sorin. And I think we'll go ahead and pass. So far, this is actually going really, really well. Although we did get double attack on Jax, which is like one of the most busted things possible. So they have quick attack. They'll be able to kill our Jax right away. Man, it's not like he has barrier or anything. Yeah, I think we'll just pass and take this hit. But getting him on the board is solid because he can start scaling up then. Sure, let's see how many of these we actually get. Okay, so just 3. Only one of them gets the ephemeral. I was hoping the ephemeral would also trigger it, but I guess it's a play effect. But we can go ahead and attack like this. We don't have enough to end. So I think let's go ahead and try to just kill all their units, and this should be pretty solid. So good damage down, clearing the board, quite nice. Alright, if they grab Jax, we do have his Counter-Strike. And this one, I think let's pass for now and see what they do. Alrighty. Sure, let's go ahead and drop this. That could be okay. And then the Counter-Strike. Pretty awesome units, further scaling and getting rid of their 1 unit. Alright, let's attack before they can play any blockers. And this will be game.
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
GG. so far we are just absolutely blasting, which is pretty awesome. Once you've equipped an ally, create a Shadow Fiend, Scrap Heap. I think we'll go for the Glacial Sorin. By getting more copies of this, our cut, when we cut it from our deck, will be a little bit more impactful, because then we're cutting like 4 cards as opposed to 2. It's not too bad. This She Who Wanders is gonna suck, because when one of the player units strikes the Nexus, grant it like reduced power. So that's gonna be really bad for us, but we'll try to push through. Mountain Peak, don't really want to deal with that for the enemy. That could be really bad for us. Lie in Wait, most of our units would be able to count as lurkers, so that's not too bad. Treacherous Terrain is a decent defensive power, so that's okay. But by doing this, all of our units become lurkers, so they're able to then get the extra 1/1. I think we'll try to go the aggressive route, but Treacherous Terrain can be pretty good against Lissandra. We'll try to go here. All right, She Who Wanders. Let's get rid of these 2. Not bad, but we want to be sure we get our Jax. All right, no Jax feels a little bad. Let's see. I'm summoned, improvise. I think we'll drop this one. Sure, we can go right here.
Sometimes you're the best.
So we could attack, but I don't think that would really matter. Yeah, like we'd be able to scale up a little bit, but not worth it.
A chill in the air.
All right, another Frostbite. And our units do have vulnerable from the Frost Gathers, which is annoying. Do we want to go for our Vanguards? Since the users have Challenger, they can pick who they want to get, who they want to grab. I think we will actually do this here, because any of our other units will just die right away. Man, that's a lot of Frostbites there. So we're not going to get any equipment, but I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Although I suppose Thornblade or Combat. So let's reduce these down as much as we can. We could go for a Thornblade to try to kill them, but I think let's try to go for a little bit of extra damage here. And yeah, overall, not terrible. That's not the best. Let's maybe try to get rid of it. Although if we drop Nico, she will immediately get challenged with the vulnerable, so that kind of sucks. Well, I guess it's the same for any of our units. And then if they are kill Nico, they'll be able to generate, well, more Spiderlings. I guess we can drop our Sorin. It can be a decent blocker. Yeah, they get to choose how we block, which is not the best. All right, so still no champion. That's a little sad. I'm sure we can go for the Pot of Pain. Again, since they have the vulnerable, Nico's kind of rough here, because anyone we pull out, especially since they have good summon effects, I guess this one's a play effect. Actually, I suppose the Sharesies does have the Hero's Horn on it, so probably would have been good to use this a little while ago. But let's go ahead and drop this right here, and it pulls out the wrong champion. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and attack. Wow, that is pretty rough. Sure, let's drop the Prodigy. But yeah, this is gonna be quite bad. Let's equip this one right here. At least we're killing both their units, so at least there's that. All right, let's drop some of these here. Yeah, the Sharesies doesn't quite matter since they don't actually have an equipment yet. All right, able to get our Jax. I think let's go ahead and drop this here. We don't want them to immediately frostbite our Jax if we can help it.
My heroic last stands never seem to stick.
All right, we'll drag this one aside, and we're actually able to end just like that. Nice. That was a little rough there.
I'm just warming up.
Still, though, coming away with the win. GG. All right, giving Jax a free attack and getting more copies of Jax, that's pretty awesome. Sometimes free attacks can kind of come back to bite you, as it were, but still generally should be really good. Scar Mother, Sparring Student. I think we will try to head down here for the hard route so we can get this power. Hopefully we can just end these before it gets too rough. So Jubilant Pora with I Am Inevitable. Let's get rid of Deck Hunter. We'll get rid of one of the Thorn Blades. But holding on to one and a Sherzies can be nice. If we can get our Jax, this can be really, really good. Because we immediately get a lot of damage down. And then every time we're attacking, we're just further scaling up. They just got absolutely annihilated there. That was very good. All right, we'll drop this just to have a ton of blockers this round. Figures. At least it dissuaded them from wanting to attack more. All right, we can go ahead and attack like this, and that should just be game.
And you know what? Also for me.
Yep, GG. All right, that went pretty well. We definitely don't want to get Nami because that reduces our odds of drawing our Jax at the start of the game because it pulls out a champion. We're probably never going to be able to play this. Like, double attack is incredibly good, but 6 cost is a little rough. So I guess we'll just, by elimination, need to go for this Stygian Onlooker. The Messenger, all things grow cold, so they're going to have double stats. Let's try to go for it. Let's get rid of... Catch can be really good for Jax, so we'll try to hold on to this here. Just really hope we draw him. We should have a decent amount of copies of him. All right, perfect. We don't have the attack token, but we'll still just try to drop our Jax here. They have a really big unit. Hopefully our Jax can survive.
Want to line up for your beatdowns or go all at once?
Yeah. So we can go for the catch. Won't give us quite enough to survive, but I think it'll give us a little bit more damage. The good thing is that did help our Light of Acacia scale up a little bit. So if we have another Jax, when he equips that, he'll be even stronger. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough mana to be able to play a unit, play them with equipment, and do a Sherzies, but this can potentially just take out a lot of their targets before they start scaling beyond control. So let's just immediately attack right here, killing all their units. That's going to be... Please don't scale it up higher. Figures. At least we got rid of both of the messengers. But yeah, that sucks. All right, I think let's try to... Sure, go right here.
Anyone seen any sheep around here? Last night.
All right, they're kind of scaling out of control, so that is not the best. Let's
Hey, stop that.
go ahead and go over here. Got our Jax. And we're keeping the amount that they're getting low as far as units.
Calm mind and open
But yeah, we'll be able to play him.
heart.
If they block, we have our Thorn Blade. This should be pretty solid.
Stars and years. You got a lot of years. Any takers?
All right, let's drop him with the Thorn Blade, massively increasing our damage. And this should be GG. I don't think they should have burst speed spells to stop us. Yep, GG. All right, 2 of the toughest fights, we were able to come over with a win. Solid. Let's see. The Elite can be good. Scout solid. Pickaxe. Given Challenger, equip, draw 1. That's okay. Deck Hunter's kind of just fine. But sure, since we already have it in our deck, who knows, maybe we'll cut it right up here. This is a little tough, because with the mana flow, we could then have enough to play Jax and then play some of our spells we're kind of struggling on. Deep Cuts is a lot of damage because we are hitting the enemy nexus a lot. And then Evolve, we should be able to trigger that pretty easy. Like, Jax alone has like Spell Shield, Overwhelm, Double Attack, Lurk, so we should be able to trigger that relatively easily. All three of these are quite good. I think we'll go for the mana flow, because if we can drop Jax and our Thorned Blade turn 1, that's going to be pretty massive and can really surprise the enemy. So I think we'll go there, but all three of those were excellent. Let's take a look. I think we'll still get rid of the Glacial Sorin. It's just pretty expensive, and we're normally not going to want to play it. So let's get rid of that one there. Let's try to head over for Ornn. Plunder at cost 3 less. That part doesn't really matter, but getting more copies of this, I think, is going to be very nice. Farsight for this is solid, so sure. Also, Sharesies with this could potentially pull out either of our champions, because, yeah, both of our champions are at 2 costs, so okay. Let's do a reroll. If we could get something for Jax, that would be great. I think let's try one more. Some of these are okay, but we don't want to spend it and then not be able to spend money on our Jax. All right, Thorned Blade, gain more copies and make the enemy discard. I do like that. We wouldn't have mana to play this turn 1 with our Jax. Otherwise, that could be pretty funny. And some of these are fine, but we kind of want to keep our deck as concise or as refined as possible. Smooth Soloist, we might be able to get something there, so let's definitely not spend any more gold. Let's try to go for Ornn with Secrets Hidden by Frost. Let's go to the Deck Hunter and the Prodigy. We want to make sure we get our Jax and our Thorned Blade.
Good. He would approve, I think. There is a story in...
Is this the one
So we
that
could drop
burns
Jax
inside
here.
the lava?
The one issue is if we do that, he's going to get hit by the Secrets Hidden by Frost next round. So we maybe want to wait and play him then, when he could do his open attack and then attack again. So let's maybe drop some of these other units, actually. All right, Upcycled Rake, that can be nice.
Sometimes you're the bait.
She could get rid of one of their units. Let's actually maybe wait for them to buff up someone like crazy. Although what's probably going to happen is they're going to use these all at focus speed and then immediately attack. So we're not going to be able to capture them regardless. Yeah, we can go for an onlooking here. We're just trying to get blockers going. Yeah, while they're attacking. Good thing is it doesn't have Overwhelm, so this will just get rid of that. I think we'll bank the mana for now. Oh, this is only if they have the attack token. Right. So yeah, Jax could have actually been okay there. I think we'll try to drop him here.
Stand with me by the light, as my ancestors did.
All right, so they blew all their mana on that. I think let's go for Nico to get rid of their biggest blocker. I think this should immediately get rid of their biggest blocker, and then this would stun the next strongest. Although we don't have Daybreak, so that actually doesn't matter. Never mind. Sure, this will be a bigger unit. Random summon Grant Poro, random keyword. This is cheap. Let's go for the cheaper option. This is Challenger, so again, that'll be good for dragging their stronger units aside. We can go for our Scout Attack, which they might be able to block, but we'll see.
Let me change up my style.
All right. That should be GG. Nice.
Who's next? Bring it
Perfect. This getting Deathless is quite nice. Really like that card. Manifest, or the mana deposit is nice though. Alright, so we have over 300 gold. Let's try to go for the Smooth Soloist, see if we can get a decent power. We also have max health, so the other healer's not really that important. The first time you play a spell, refill mana equal to its cost. Don't have enough for that, so we have to do one of the other two. Phantom Pranks. Often they're going to have Tough on their Nexus, so this won't even matter. So again, process of elimination. If we want anything, it kind of has to be memory game. I think that can be okay. Alright, we have Lissandra. Frost Gathers. Annoying, but let's see what we can do. I think as long as we have decent luck, we could come away with the win here. Let's get rid of these two. Like having the Thorn Blade. We want to get our Jax. Again, if we drop him this round, they'll probably be able to just grab him and kill him, because we'll have vulnerable. We could capture her, but again, if we do that, she'll probably just die and summon another. Do we want to go for the Hookmaster? Be a blocker. Not terrible. They are about to attack. I think we'll pass, though. We'll just, yeah, take this hit. Let's drop our Jax.
Sword, staff, fish, nothing speaking of.
And I think we'll wait and do the Thorn Blade next round, because then we'll be able to... Well, I guess we're still only getting one attack in, so it kind of doesn't matter. Sure, let's go ahead, get some extra damage down, discard one of their cards. We want to be able to play this again, so we don't want to go for our Vanguard. They might be able to Frostbite us with like doing a couple spells. I think let's drop the Hookmaster. Sure, Scout can be nice.
Got something to eat after this battle?
Catch and release all
Okay, that's not too bad.
and kill
Then
everyone
they
you
kind
hit.
of
Back to real
blew all of their mana just on that unit. We can get our Scout attack off. All right, solid damage. We now can play our Thorned Blade, so that's not too bad. We could go for a Desert Duel and kill that card.
Weapon roulette.
I think let's attack like this first, get some really solid damage down, and then use the Desert Duel to kind of clean up. Yeah, let's try to go like this.
Laura Katia. And you know what? Also for me.
Well then. Let's... I think get rid of Lissandra. We don't want her to make a Watcher. They might just play another one, but yeah, we'll go ahead and kill her. Getting rid of some of the others can be good, but let's, yeah, try to kill Lissandra. All right.
King of trolls coming through. What is akin to the savior of all?
Not the worst. Doing a Desert Duel could be okay. So we can't really play our Vanguard because we won't have mana for the Counter-Strike. I think let's maybe just drop a Prodigy and get some damage down.
Let's take this Slenderverse.
Always try to get some damage down.
Needs more testing.
All right, so getting some decent damage, but this has the Deathless, so it'll come back. We can drop this Jax here,
You got nothing I can't handle.
just further help his scaling. And we're kind of trying to prepare for just attacking and ending next round. All right, so let's go ahead and go right here.
Back to
And hopefully GG. They might be able to play like a whole bunch of burst speed frostbites, but yeah, we'll see. All right, we have spell shield, so we are fine. GG. That was pretty awesome. Now we did get lucky being able to get some good items on our Jax, but overall, I really like this build. It's a good mix of further scaling up your Jax, kind of further incentivizing you to do everything you want to do with him, of play him early, attack with him often, but then also just giving all your units some really solid buffs of some extra stats, spell shield, overwhelm. This is actually a really nice, balanced, kind of passive build for your Jax. Really like it a lot. You don't have to really think about too much. It's just kind of giving you value constantly on all of your units. And Jax continues to be just a very, very good 3-star champion. When he gets to 6 stars, he's probably going to be absolutely insane. I know when everyone was just capped at 3 stars, Jax was one of the best. Normally, I kind of considered him like just a little bit behind Diana, but she was arguably like the best 3-star for most of the game. So Jax, often one of the best. Really look forward to his constellation whenever that does happen. I hope you enjoyed the video, though. If you did, like and subscribe. Always appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day.